Guys, in this video, I wanted to take a few minutes to tell you about a YouTube exclusive knife collection. These are a specific set of knives that are available from BattleBox that you can pick up. If you stick around later in this video, guys, I'm actually going to tell you how you can save some money, so be sure to stick around for that. But what I wanted to do now is simply open this up and get into what some of these knives are, go through each of these knives, tell you a little bit about them. So we're going to go ahead and just dive right in, guys. You can get these individually. I've got every one of them here. So we're just going to go through these. I'm going to tell you a little bit about them, and we're just going to go from there. So the first knife that we're going to grab out of the box is the Condor. This is a Condor Sip. This is a knife that is a fixed blade. This is the leather sheath that it comes with. As you can see there, it's a very nice sheath. Just going to go ahead and get the knife itself out. We can get it out of the package here. You can see here, it does have Scandi grind. Yes, it does have a little bit of oil on it for shipping. Walnut handles, brass pins. You could put you a lanyard on it. Very nice. I really like how this looks. If you are a hunter, if you need a hunting knife, that's a very sharp blade as well. I really like that. It has a very thick spine on it, and you can see just all the way through. Those walnut handles, I really like how they look, especially with that brass, and that is very smooth. There is no snagging. You run your fingers over those pins. It is a very smooth handle. You know, someone took the time to actually polish that down the way that it should. Just to give you guys a close-up, a limited edition, you can see it there. Just to show you the knife in the scabbard, it does hold it very well. You do not have to worry about it coming out. That being new, it is just a little bit stiff, but with leather, you guys know that leather always will break in. But you can see it there, how it looks. Very nice. The next knife we're going to look at is the BSD Brooder. This is a GX10 steel knife. You can see it here. Micarta grips, very nice. You look at that, you do get the clip. The clip is not reversible. It is point or tip up carry. It does have a flipper for you guys. Look at that blade. It does have just a little bit of belly there. Very nice knife. Very sharp edge right out of the box. It is a liner lock. You guys can see it there if I can get the camera to focus the way that it needs to. And this is a knife that's going to serve you for a very long time. That's a very solid knife. Now, one thing that I like to do with knives that are liner lock is to see if there's any wiggle, and there is no wiggle whatsoever. The action on this knife, very smooth action, a very nice action. And the liner lock is, of course, being a new knife, just a little bit stiff, but that loosens up just fine, which you don't want that to get very loose. But it feels good. I really like how it feels as far as that action. This is one of those knives that you can put in your pocket, carry it all day, and it will serve you very well. Next in the box, we've got something from Fox Knives. This is the Desert Warrior. You can kind of see how it comes packaged up. All your info there comes in this nice little sheath or nice little sleeve that they put it in. You can see it here. Very nice knife as far as how that it looks. You can see the clip on the back side for pocket carry. The lock is, you can see here, it's more of the older style lock that a lot of people like. And one thing about this knife I noticed is the action on it. This is one that you're not going to have to worry about it just falling open in your pocket. It's one that's going to stay open. It feels good in the hands. Depending on the size of your hands, you can see how it fits mine. This is something that would work very well for many applications. There's a lot of belly in this blade. You can kind of see the shape. It has the Fox Knives emblem right there on the side. The opening, the thumb opening on the blade as well. Just to give you guys a close-up of how this looks. This is a nice knife, nice looking knife. And the action is just a little bit stiff just because of the way that, there again, guys, it's a new knife. But this is something that is certainly going to loosen up, and it's going to serve you very well. And I'm going to save my two favorite for last, but we are going to go right ahead and open up this particular knife. This is a BattleBox, another BattleBox exclusive, and this is the Katchen. You can see here comes with this nice leather sheath. It has micarta handles. This is a D2 steel. You can see that high polish fixed blade knife. You can see it here just as far as how that looks. This is a good knife for bushcraft, skinning some animals, certain types of work that you may need to do. And you can see how it fits in my hand. Of course, I do have very large hands, and it feels very nice. And you're not going to have to worry about this knife failing you when you need it. Those brass pins are, again, that is something that I try to notice. One thing when I pick a knife up, you always want to see how that grip feels. And to me, it feels very good. I do not feel any sharp edges. I do not feel any roughness on those pins. It is very smooth. They took the time to do it right. You can see the emblem on the blade, and I'm going to put down in the description, I will put links to all of these to where you guys can go over, get more info on them, get the type of steel, everything like that. You know, there are just a lot more information over on their website for each of these knives, so be sure to go check them out. But you can see it there as far as how it looks. That's a very nice sheath. It's going to work perfect. You know, that leather, it's going to flex, it's going to break in, it's going to work very well. Next, we're going to reach in and pull out the Wesson Alderman. This is a knife that I'll have to say, this is the second Wesson Alderman knife that I have. Let's go ahead and get this cut open. Take a look at this knife. It does come well packaged. You can see here, as far as what you get a sticker, couple of different things. It comes in this nice sleeve, well packed knife. Again, this is the Wesson Alderman, and I have been carrying my other one every day since I got it. This is one that serves me very well. It does come with the G10 grips, as you can see there. As far as how it looks, you do have just like a slight gray clip, pocket clip. It is a tip up carry. It's 35 VN steel. Let's just go ahead and get it open. The action on this knife is very smooth, especially with it being new out of the box. There is just a little bit of oil on it, which, you know, that's to be expected. Those G10 grips are very grippy, and like I say, this knife is one, I've been carrying it for a while. This is my second Wesson knife. It has a liner lock, and I'm telling you, this knife is perfect size. I mean, it's one that if you don't want a very large knife, but you like to carry a pocket knife, this is one that will serve you very well. You can see here the way that it looks. Tip up carry with the way the clip is. It is not reversible. There is a hole there to where you could put a little bit of a lanyard on it if you wanted to. Just another way to decorate it a bit. And this is a knife, I'm gonna have to say, the way that that design is of that blade, I just want you to see the thickness of that blade, how it looks. You do have just a little bit of texturing here for when you are using it. That liner lock locks up solid. There's, again, no wiggle whatsoever in this knife. And just to give you guys more of a close-up, yeah, look over the oil, just come out of the box. This is not the one that I've been carrying, but it is identical to it. Okay, the one that I've been carrying is one that has got some more wear and got some wear marks on it, and it's been holding up very well. Now, as far as the specs on the next knife, I'm going to mess it up. So I would really encourage you guys to go down to the links below and check out the site and check out all the details on this knife down below. This is the Rucken River. This is a knife that is an exclusive design, and I just want to show you how this is packaged. Okay, you guys familiar with BattleBox, you'll know what that logo is. You will know exactly where this knife comes from. So let's just go ahead, get it opened up. This knife comes very well packaged. I do know that the steel is K10 steel, but as far as some of the other features, guys, go down because I don't want to mess it up. This is just an extremely nice knife. You do have a couple of different options as far as the way that you can open it. It does come with a flipper, and it locks open once it is there, and the way that you would close it, you do have this release here. You would press it and it would close the knife. Also, the other option is the thumb stud that you can see. It does have thumb studs on both sides of this knife. So depending on how you like to open your knife, whether it's with the flipper or the thumb studs, you can choose just whichever way you want with this knife. Very lightweight knife. It is one that does feel good in the hands. It is one that the blade is very nice. It's kind of thin, which will work very well for EDC, very lightweight. And you can just see, I'm just trying to give you guys as much of a close-up as I can as far as how it looks. And you could put a lanyard in it again if you wanted to. You can move the clip to the other side. as you can see. There's your, and this is a very nice knife. The lighting is not doing it justice as far as how it looks. The grind on that blade, you know, it's cut to where it's going to be lightweight as well as very durable. Extremely clean lines, very smooth in the hand, feels good in the hand, very grippy. And I'm real glad to have each of these knives. And guys, I appreciate BattleBox for sending these out. And guys, if you want to save yourself some money, as I mentioned earlier, use my code BOOM15. I'll leave that down below to where you can save yourself some money off of their monthly subscription. And in their monthly subscription, you're going to get gear like this. In fact, in last month's subscription is where I got my Wesson knife, which is identical to this one. And this is just another knife that's going to be carried. In fact, I think my daughter's wanting this one, but we'll just have to see about that. But guys, let me know which of these knives is your favorite down in the comments below. I would love to know what you think of each of these knives, and what you think the good purpose of each of these knives would be. Let me know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Check out the rest of the videos on my channel. Go over to their website, use my code. And guys, as always, we'll see you next time.